Hello, Oregon Trio Association. It is Matt Biesk again, your executive director, with some October updates for the month. First and foremost, we are getting close to APR time, and as all of you have been informed up to now, that OTA is paying for some clearinghouse access to be able to do lookups if you don't have the ability or within your budget to do that internally within your program. And I wanted to let you know how to go about looking that information up. There are two options through Clearinghouse. You can either do batch uploads, or you can actually focus on individual student lookups. If you want to go the route of individual student lookups, there's a two-part process. We have logins, right? There's a login with my name that I want you to be able to use so you can look up information on your individual students. You just need to request from either myself or Robin to get that login information. However, since we've created the account, they have added a two-step verification process that requires you to enter a code. That code gets emailed to me the moment you try to use my login. I don't know who's trying to log in. I will get these codes and I have no idea where to send them unless you let me know. So obviously I understand this is not as smooth of a process as we had initially intended it to be. This was not always the case. It's a brand new feature. But if you are wanting to access the single student lookup, it's probably best for you to email me. Let me know before you try logging in, so that way you know that I'm available and ready. And that way, as soon as I get the code, I can send it to you and you can log in and use the database. Shouldn't be too complicated, but there is an annoying little step that requires me to send you an email. Luckily, I'm insane about checking emails regularly and should be able to get that over to you without too much of a headache. If you are somebody who wants to do the batch upload, you want to upload your entire roster, there are ways we can do that, but we only have so many uploads each year, so there are going to be a number of dates. I'm going to put them up on the screen here for you to submit those by. So those are the different dates in which we are going to be doing batch uploads. So what I need from you is a spreadsheet of all the students you want us to look up. I need first name, last name, date of birth. That is it. Simple spreadsheet, first, last, date of birth, and we can do bulk uploads and send you the clearinghouse information on those students. So dates for those are up on the screen. We tried to spread them out so that way as people are doing APR, there are a couple of options to get your request in and get that information. So if you have any questions on any of this, please let myself or Robin know, and we'd be happy to clear up any confusion you may have about using Clearinghouse. For the Winter Last Mile Scholarship, November 15th is our upcoming due date. For the College Abroad, if you have any students who are currently in college doing the study abroad program, that deadline is October 31st to get in for the $1,500 flight incentive. If you're a pre-college program working with high school students and they want to do one of the CIEE Summer Abroad programs, the due date for that is January 15th. However, if you can complete it by November 15th, they are entered in a drawing to win some free flight vouchers as well. So there's an incentive to get it done early. And lastly is our student recruiting incentive. So this is the $1,000 award going to students who help recruit other students in your TRIA program. It's currently open. The form is available through the email, and this is going to be open until the end of March. So those are our current kind of student scholarship opportunities and due dates. I want to do a quick reminder here that for any unallowable requests, again, this is the $1,000 per TRIO grant that is currently open, so you can go ahead and submit your requests online, and OTA is working to get those submitted and get either the purchases to you, get those funds to you as soon as possible once you get your requests into us. I do want to quickly do a super quick ask with the citizenship waiver, that P3 summary. We talk a lot about it. It's live. All of you can be doing it now, but we want to know as OTA which programs are actually using it and which programs have decided not to serve undocumented students for one reason or another. So I have a super simple Google form. It literally will take you 10 seconds. It is just a institution TRIO program and like a yes, no, or we're planning on implementing it this year. Are you serving undocumented students? I would just love to know that across all of our programs so we can be able to report out on that or work with other community organizations who know which programs they should recommend students to in terms of getting them enrolled in a TRIO program. I want to do one more quick shout out. There are still a few programs we're waiting on compensation surveys. If you could complete that spreadsheet and send it back to me. I understand there's some confusion around the PERS contribution. If that doesn't make sense, just ignore it. From what I'm gauging is most institutions take care of the PERS contributions and you don't have a lot of that detailed information. We mostly want to learn about compensation, other benefits, maybe some job descriptions as we try to put all this together. I don't have a report available yet as I'm still missing just under about half of the program's data and information to put that together. So if you can put that on your radar, I would love to get those surveys back so we can put out our final report. Next, I have created another video that is meant for the upcoming talent search competition. So this video is really designed for the school districts, the principals, the school partners to help educate them and inform them about what talent search is and what it means with the upcoming competition. This is particularly useful for new schools as we're trying to expand new programs and serve new communities. So feel free to watch it if you're curious, but also just share this out with our community partners and our school partners to get them interested in pursuing a new TRIO program and having talent search in their schools. I'm also excited to announce that now that it's October, we've officially opened one of our video contests. So this is where OTA is looking for students or alumni to submit video or testimony to us talking about their TRIO experience or being a first-gen student and their experience getting help through a TRIO program. So the due date on this is going to be November 8th. We chose November 8th because that is National First Gen Day. So we have from October through November 8th for students to enter their video submission telling us why TRIO works. We can use those videos to help just promote social media awareness around TRIO programs and the impact that we have. For all students that submit a video, they get entered in a drawing to win a $100 Amazon gift card for the student. And then the program who the student was from also will win a $100 unallowable cost kind of credit. So this can generate funding for your program as well as get your students some money. So we're trying to incentivize programs to promote this to your students, maybe even help them film it. In the email attached to this video, I have a pretty simple Google form that also directs students to a drive, like a Google Drive, where they can actually upload the video and do the form, the submission to indicate that they have completed one of the videos and to get on our actual drawing and for us to collect their contact information. So once again, this is trying to just promote TRIO programs, allow students to share their story, and we'd love to help be a megaphone for that and kind of spam it out into our community within education and college access. So we encourage you all to help students complete this and get put in the drawing for that $100. 1 week from today, during the NAMP conference, there are state meetings that are always scheduled. So at 11:15 a.m. PST, it's going to be a little earlier in Alaska, but all of the Oregon folks at the conference will be in one room, and we're going to be doing our state meeting where we as the Oregon TRIO Association report out to all of you in our membership. And that meeting can also be attended virtually. We're going to have one of those 360 cameras. We invite all of you to attend that meeting and just hear all the updates, as well as ask any questions you may have as we report out on behalf of the whole state. This is often a good way to just kind of keep your pulse on what is going on, ask us any questions, provide some direct feedback directly to OTA, and we try to make it a space where participating virtually is still pretty effective. That invitation's already gone out. It should be in your calendar. A Zoom link should be available if you said yes, no, maybe, but it went out to the listserv. If anybody doesn't see that for whatever reason and wants to make sure they can be included on the call, please email me and I'll make sure to get you that invite and the Zoom login information for next week on the 8th. So once again, Tuesday the 8th at 11:15 a.m. is our state meeting taking place at the NAMP conference. And lastly, just again, we'd like to end with a reminder that if there's any new staff, make sure to let me know, let Robin know, so we can get them added to our communication channels on the listservs, get them invited to a new kind of staff onboarding call we like to do every month, and just get them plugged in all the resources we have to offer. So with that, I am finished here. I know pretty much all the colleges, all the universities are have full-blown students on campus. We're doing our thing. Start of a new school year. It's all very exciting. and OTA is here to support you. So if you ever need anything, feel free to reach out, and I hope everyone has a wonderful fall. Take care.